I must say a pleasant good afternoon. Beautiful day for cricket. We're here in Delray Beach, Florida. It's the South Florida Premier League. T10 continues. This is the third week. At the moment, you got St.Bess Cricket Club up against Titans Cricket Club. Score at the moment is 8 for 1 after the first over. BRYAN GAYLE is there along with Balinayak. Rajid Raju had just been out. Rajid Ragu had just been bowled by Leju in the first over. Faced 2 balls. So we'll be starting the second over. And again, remind you, this is a T10. Score at the moment is 8 for 1. St.Bess, they had won the toss and decided to take first strike. Balinayak is now is on 2, BRYAN GAYLE on 6. Must remind you, my friends, call a friend, tell a friend. The game is on live. We're here at the Max Stadium in Delray Beach, South FLA. The bowler is Maruti. Wow, that's a beautiful shot there by Balinayak through the covers for 4. My mistake, that's BRYAN GAYLE. That's BRYAN GAYLE. He moves on to 10 and the score to 13 for 1 while we're in the second over. I just flipped my phone on and right in my face I could see. You remember Kieran Powell, along with our own Roger Tracy. And the third person on the picture was our own West Indies super coach Darren Sammy. I guess they were having an interview earlier today. Darren Sammy, Kieran Powell, and Roger Tracy. Big up yourself every time. That one was flicked down to mid-wicket and it was beautifully stopped and shied at the stump, and it beats the keeper and it run down to the fence, and it could be a 4, but they said no, but they were able to cross for 2. The score moves on to 17 for 1. Make that 20 for 1. My mistake, the scoreboard had just been updated. So it will be Balinayak to take strike from Maruthi. Plays that one on the onside and takes a quick single. That was a good ball, but right in the black hole, but BRYAN Trooper GAYLE was right on top of it. Just drops the bat on it and it runs down to mid-off. Score moves to 22-1 after 2 overs. Early this morning, I have the opportunity to listen to a podcast with SFPL. They were interviewing SFPL, and we're talking about the cricket forum with Carlton Brown. Basil Butcher Jr. was there. Some very interesting comment came in from the viewers. And as you know, SFPL is the coach for the West Indies women. And of all the things, and let me go live, that one was hit hard and high, and it's going all the way for 6. Down to mid-on. There was a fielder there, you can see he reached up, but he was only able to hold his head back, and it went over his head for 6. The score moves on to 28-1. Trooper GAYLE moves on to 24. And as I was saying, SFPL was being interviewed. He was being interviewed by Carlton Brown. Basil Butcher Jr. was the third person. And I could have used the word that he really defends himself quite a bit. And when I say defend himself, is because of the things that is going on with the women team, the West Indies women team. And there was some question that was asked, and they were able to make it clear that yes, there's things are going on, but there's also things that's in the tube that they're heading forward, and they'll be putting quite a few things together. That was hit over long off by Trooper GAYLE for 6. That was a good shot there. There's a man that at extra cover, he was able to just look for it passing by like a bullet. The score moves on to 34-1. St.Bess. And the way Trooper GAYLE is hitting, I guess I'm going to need to send a message out there to him and remind him that I'm pretty much straight on. So if he's going to hit, he need to make it like wide, long off, or if he goes to long on, it will be okay. But don't hit it back over the bowler's head. 34-1. They're in the 3rd over. Lejeune is the bowler, and he's making some changes with the field. Still waiting. The umpire is suggesting that they need to step it up. I guess the keeper was the one who were holding up the game, was trying to get a helmet. Obviously decided to come up to the stumps. Got umpire Vincent Brown, and I'll try to see the next umpire. (34-1). They are in the third over. That one was hitting the covers. And as they would say back home, no man's move. You can see the umpire signaling. That was a rush to the fence for 4. Score moves to 38-1. Trooper GAYLE moves to 34. 34 from 12. 4 4s and 2 massive 6s. Balinayak is in 3 from 3. St.Bess had won the toss and decided to take first strike. That was a much better ball, and he plays it back on the onside. Extra cover fielder were able to run in, and but they were able to cross for a comfortable single. Score moves to 39-1. 39-1 after 3 overs. This is South Florida Premier League T10 competition. They decide that they would do this in the middle of summer because of the heat here in South Florida. They cut the T20 competition to have the T10. Must also remind you, this coming weekend, West Indies will be going up against Pakistan. 3 T20. July 31st, August 2nd, and August 3rd. This will be at the Broward County Stadium in Fort Lauderdale, Lauderdale to be exact. As they said, West Indies home, or could I say we home? Full of energy. It's left to how you want to determine it. It says I-HOME. West Indies home. Otherwise, you could put it down as we home, full of energy. I hope they'll have some energy after the end of the series with Australia, because I'm sure they don't have much energy at the moment. That one was tackled down to fine leg. There's a fielder there, no run. Balinayak who advanced down the wicket, and I guess the bowler Kartik saw him coming and just drop it a little wider. He missed. Well, that was Trooper GAYLE. The score had just been updated. That one he plays that past the bowler. So Trooper GAYLE is wearing the number 14. And Bali Nayak is wearing the number 104. I'm wondering if that 104 is what his team had made, or he had made that 104. I'm not sure, but that's the number on his back. 40 for 1. Bali and 3. GAYLE 36. That was a full ball. He plays in the covers. There's a fielder there. No run. I must remind you, my friends, you're welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Thank you very much. 41 for 1, St.Bess up against Titans. We're here at the McCurshey Stadium. That was a full ball again, and Trooper GAYLE get a bottom edge, went back to the bowler. It's a change of bowling is Al Banton. That one was played down to mid-wicket. They get one. They'll settle for a single. Score moves to 42. 42 for 1. I guess the umpire is giving a warning to the bowler. I guess he's stepping just a little wide. That one plays in the covers there by Trooper, and they take a quick single. They get one. They're thinking about the second, and they'll get it pretty easy.
Once it's safe to do so. Because if you follow them sometimes, that would have happened.
44 for 1. St.Bess. That one again was played in the covers, fielded, no run. That one was hit hard and high. There's a fielder there, but it won't get it all the way down to cow corner. And that one went for a massive 6 here by Trooper GAYLE. And the score rushed to 50 for 1 with Trooper GAYLE and 44. 44 from 20. So they finally retrieved the ball from, it seems like that one was hit over to Belgrade, but they finally, the ball has been returned. They'll take a short water break. Trooper GAYLE was in 44 from 20. Balinayak and 5 from 6. While they're in the 5th over, 50 for 1. That was a good ball outside the half stump. Kept a little low, much slower than before. The bowler is Al Banton. That one was played down to a short third man. They scampered for a single. At the end of the 5th over, score is 51 for 1. Trooper GAYLE and 45, Balinayak and 5.
BDP Cricket Supplies. For all your cricket gears, call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. Don't forget to call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. BDP Cricket Gears have a massive amount of supplies. It's here, not just a truckload, but a trailer load. 772-634-7194 or 954-553-3745. BDP Cricket Supplies.
That one was hitting the covers, but the umpire signals a no ball. The score moves to 53, and now it's a free hit to Balinayak. Wow, that was a full ball. Bally swings and miss. I think eventually got a little bit misjudged that one, because it started out on the leg. It was a full ball. It started out on its leg, but it just swings back in. That one was played in the covers for a single. Wow, that's a beautiful shot there by Trooper GAYLE. Square of the wicket. Beats the man at cover point. And a rush to the fence for 4. Score moves on to 58 for 1 with Trooper GAYLE and 50. That's his 50. Not sure if he had raised his bat for 50, but 50 from 24 balls. That's another shot again. The same just like before. Square of the wicket. Beats the fielder at cover point. Now it's just coming just a little squarer. Score moves to 62 for 1. Trooper GAYLE moves on to 54. Wow, there's some adjustment now made to the field. So they make it now a backward point and a deep man in the covers. And that could be a no ball there, but it was hit down to mid-wicket. Again, the umpire reached out with that arm and signaled no ball. And followed with a free hit. 6-3 for 1. Katik is the bowler. And it will go down to fine leg for 4. That was a good shot there by, it was on the leg. If he had left it, of course, it would have been a wide and then would get a single. Then he would still have to bowl the free hit. But he decided that he will just go for it, and he picks up 4. Score moves to 67 for 1, and Trooper GAYLE moves on to 58 from 27. That one was played back past the bowler, but there's a fielder there at long off, comes across and fields, and they were able to pick up just a single. Score moves to 68 for 1 at the end of the 6th over. Trooper GAYLE and 59, Balinayak and 6 from 8. 59 from 28.
Unless you're playing in the situation.
68 for 1. They are in the 7th over. And there goes another massive 6 by Trooper GAYLE. Down to cow corner. It reminds me of David from Australia 2 nights ago. He was hitting like West Indies was a stepchild. It doesn't take much to hit a 6. You still can get out, but it doesn't take much to hit a 6. So I know that West Indies were supposed to make at least 275 to have a chance against Australia. A swing and he get a bottom edge, he went down to fine leg, they get 1. They're coming back for the 2nd. And they will get it pretty easy. There's 3 more to Trooper GAYLE. The score moves on to 84 for 1. They're in the 7th over. Trooper GAYLE moves on to 74. So 85 for 1, St.Bess. That one was played square of the wicket. There's a fielder there. Trooper GAYLE is a little upset with himself because he hit it just a little too square. So at the end of the 7th over, the score is 85 for 1. Trooper GAYLE and 74 from 34. Balinayak 7 from 9. Banton had now bowled 2 overs, 27 runs. Kartik 2 overs for 19 runs. It's a change of bowling from the southern end is Deepak Kumar. And that was hit over covers. There's a fielder there coming off the boundary. They picked up a single, so Bali Nayak moves up to 8 from 10 and the score to 86 for 1. That was hit back past the bowler. There's a fielder there at the long off, and they'll just get a single. A swing and a miss there by Bali. Thinking that the umpire should call the wide. Umpire says play on. And he could be out. No, he went over his head for 4. Get an outside edge, get a top edge. There's a short third man, but it flies over his head for 4. Wow, that's a good ball. A little bit faster than before. Bali plays and missed. Most welcome, Mr. Shazad. Mr. Shazad Khan, how are you doing? Wow, that's a good ball. Bali had advanced down the wicket and plays and missed. The keeper were able to throw at the stump and missed. 91 for 1. We are in the after 8 overs. So 2 more overs to go. Must say a big hello to Mr. Larry Crichton down there in Jamaica. Peter Pilau Antonio, how you doing? That's a no ball there, signaled by the umpire from Deepak. Mr. Brown, who is the umpire, but it was hit down to mid-wicket or backward square leg for 4. Score moves to 96 for 1. Trooper GAYLE moves to 79. And you can see the umpire signal the free hit. That one was hit back over the bowler's head. One bounce in the fence. But it's went all the way for 6, just in front of the studio. Again, I must thank Trooper GAYLE for not putting all the strength in that, because it would have come right in the van. But it was one bounce in the fence. 102 for 1. He moves on to 85. Down the leg, swings and miss. They get 1. They're thinking about the second. There's a fielder chasing. And I think it went for 4. Let's see. Umpire signals 4. 4 wide. Or no, I guess it's just 2 wide, but his signal is... Okay, it's 2 wide. $105 for 1. Trooper GAYLE is on 85. Oh, it's a new bowler. Now the score is updated. Is Prasad. That was a good ball. Much slower. Trooper GAYLE was about to throw the kitchen sink at that, but then he realized that it was much slower than before, and we were able to hold back and just get it back to the bowler. 105 for 1. Down the leg. It should be another wide signal by the umpire. Mr. Ivor Henry, how are you doing? I'm at one of your favorite stadium. I'm at the McCurshey Stadium. Know you've been here quite a few times. As usual, to do your commentary. You know, a lot of people down here in South Florida is asking, where is Ivor Henry? Where is Ivor Henry? Wow, that's a big, massive 6.
Tucker, watch it, Tucker.
And as you can hear me stop talking, because that 6 was hit hard, and everybody keeps saying, Tucker, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. But it was like an Energizer bunny, just keep going and going and going. Went for a massive 6, and again I'm going to send another message out there to Trooper GAYLE. He's on to 92. 114 for 1. Trooper GAYLE is at 92 from 40. And this is the fifth ball in the 9th over, so I hope it's not a straight ball, so he won't hit it back over the bowler's head. That he could be run out. He throws that and he hit the batsman, and he's down. Trooper GAYLE is down. I hope he's not faking it, because you know, sometimes no, it seems like he really hurt. It seems like he really hurt, but I'm sure he will be up in a few minutes, because he's on 92. The score is 115 for 1. Yeah, they call for some ice, and I'm sure he's not gonna want to get off the field, but at the same time, if he's hurt, he may have to get off the field because he really looked like he's in some pain. He really looks like he's in some pain. The score is 115. Mr. Ivor Henry, I can't believe you say that, right? But I understand, if you can't hit the wicket, then of course, take him down. Obviously, he's at 92. And of course, if you can't, this is cricket. If you hit the player, it's not a problem in cricket. That's part of the game. But I'm actually sure that even if he's on one leg, he will continue to bat because he's on 92. And this is the last over. So I understand where you're coming from, Mr. Henry. While we're here at the McCurshey Stadium, I must say thanks to all the listeners and the viewers. This is South Florida Premier League T10 competition. We're in the, I think this is the third week. It was the T20 was stopped because of they said because of the weather, of the heat in the summer. They decided to play the shorter version for just about a month, and then they will continue sometime in the middle of August. So again, Mr. Henry, whenever you're planning to head to South Florida to watch some cricket, I know there's a lot of cricket going on now in Atlanta because it's the summer. I must say a big hello to Stephen Taylor. How you doing? Mr. Jermaine Lindo. How you doing? A swing and a miss down the leg. Umpire signals a wide. Well, as you can see, Trooper GAYLE is up, and for sure he's thinking about his 92, that 8 more in the last over. 116 for 1, St.Bess up against Titans Cricket Club. The bowler is Deepak Kumar. That was hit down to square leg, and it could go all the way for 4. Yes, all the way for 4. He moved. The score moves on to 120 for 1. St.Bess, and Trooper GAYLE moves to 96. 96 from 42 balls. 8 4s and 7 6s. BRYAN is on 13 from 15. That one was hit back past the bowler down to long off. Trooper GAYLE decided he won't take the run. And I can understand, I don't blame him. He's on 96. This is the last over. Of course, he's looking for that big hit. That was a good ball. Got tied up just a little. He beat him and went through to the keeper. 3 more balls. A swing and a miss outside the off stump. 2 more balls. He's still searching for 4 more runs for his 100. 120 for 4, St.Bess up against Titans Cricket Club. What a game we're having here. And that one, he plays it in the mid-wicket. They get 1. They're thinking about the second. He could be run out. Let's wait and see. Now we're able to go through for... That's some good running there by Bali and Trooper GAYLE. Trooper GAYLE moves on to 98 with 1 more ball. The score is 122 for 1. St.Bess. So Trooper GAYLE just looking for 2 more runs for his 100. The score at the moment is 122 for 1. 1 more ball to go in the inning. Down the leg. Umpire signals are wide. 1 more to the score makes it 123 for 1. Still another ball to go. Trooper GAYLE searching for 2 more runs. That one, he hit it down to long off. They get 1. They're coming back for the second. And they will get it. And that's his 100. That's his 100 there. So Trooper GAYLE is end up on 100. You can see he's down on his haunches. So while the score is 125 for 1, St.Bess at the, they will have an inning break. Just to give you a rundown of the scores, Trooper GAYLE 100 not out from 47 balls with 9 4s and 7 6s. Ragu a duck from 2 balls. BRYAN 13 from 15 balls with 1 4. In the bowling department, Lejew 2 overs, 24 runs, 1 wicket. Maruthi 1 over, 14 runs. Kartik 2 overs, 19 runs. Albanton 2 overs, 27 runs. Deepak Kumar 2 overs, 16 runs. And Prasad Kale 1 over, 23 runs. And that sums up the in there 125. You got 12 extras. 125 for one in 10 overs. We will be back in a short while I run some commercials. Stay tuned, my friends.
BDP Cricket Supplies for all your cricket gears. Call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. Don't forget to call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. BDP Cricket Gears have a massive amount of cricketing supplies. BDP Cricket Supplies for all your cricket gears. Call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. Don't forget to call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. BDP Cricket Gears have a massive amount of supplies. It's here, not just a truckload, but a trailer load. 772-634-7194 or 954-553-3745. BDP Cricket Supplies.
So while we're about to start the second half of this is the third T10 of the day. It's St.Bess who had made 125. It's St.Bess who had made 125 for 1 in their 10 over. It's Titans will be replying. Prasad and Kartik is the opener, while Johnson will be the bowler to bowl the first over from the northern end. 125 for 1 after 10 overs. So it's Johnson with his first ball. A swing and a miss. You got Les Monroe who is behind the stump. You got a third man. You got a cover point, backward point, man in the covers. That one was played down to backward square. Fielded by Sylvester Hickey. And that's the first run there for Titans. On the first run for Prasad. That's a full toss, and it could be a no ball. It was hit square of the wicket. I guess it's just it's a fair ball, but it was hit square of the wicket to the boundary for 4. I guess he was bowled. It just hit the top of the bail. So Kartik had been out for 4. Titans had lost their first wicket for 5. Still needing another 121 from 9.2 overs.
He should have been facing a freight.
So while we return for live audio, Titans in reply. They are 41 for 4. Still chasing, still needing another 85 more runs in 4.4 overs with 6 wickets in hand. St.Bess had made 125 for 1 in their 10 overs. And Titans are now chasing, they're 41 for 4 while they're in the 6th over. At the crease is Albanton and Devassi. Jeffin Devassi. Devassi is in 4, Banton is in 10 from 5. I'm sure if they really want to get anywhere close, they got to step on the gas. It's Rajid Raghu, who is a bowler from the southern end. "45 for 4 Titans." Reply to St.Bess 125 for 1. BRYAN Trooper GAYLE with a classic 100. And he bowled him. That was a short ball and he just backs up and decided to place it on the offside and get a bottom edge from the bat to the stumps. So Titans had lost their 5th wicket. They are now 45 for 5. So Rajid, who is in his 1st over, is 1 for 6. Matthew Camry, who had bowled 2 overs for 17 runs with 1 wicket. So Titans is just losing their way at the moment. They still need another 81 more runs from 25 balls. The new batsman is SP Malisetti. Went out to join Albanton, who is in 10. 45 for 5. They're in the 6th over. Umpire officiating today is Vincent Brown along with Max Dyer. So at the end of the 6th over, the score is 45 for 5, Titans Cricket Club. I must welcome Mr. Paul Mowat. No, you haven't heard his name for some time. He was on a well-deserved vacation. I understand he went all over Europe. 1-month cruise. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It wasn't that long.
Europe by train.
He's just telling me that he went to Europe by train. Oh, you're just having fun here.
Camera to
Over.
So it's John Snow returned to the bowl his second over. He's now bowling his left arm spin. It was a loud appeal for leg before. Umpire says wide. So it's end of the seventh over. Score is 49-5 Titans.
BDP Cricket Supplies for all your cricket gears. Call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. Don't forget to call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. BDP Cricket Gears have a massive amount of cricketing supplies.
But you didn't see it. I'll take it off. Hold on, hold on, hold on. So while the score is 55 for 5 after 8 overs. Albanton is on 13. Malasetti is on 7. The new bowler is Sylvester Hickey. Swing outside the off stump and miss. Back on. So while the score moves on to 59 for 5. It's the end of the 9th over. Titans 59 for 5 with Banton on 16 and Malasetti on 8 with 6 more balls. 6 or 7 more runs. I would say that's impossible in the terms of cricket. You won't be able to get that much runs in 1 over. It's illegal for one person to bowl so much wides or so much no balls. So I would say it's only Ivor Henry could give you that calculation. Again, I must thank all the viewers. I must also remind you to call a friend, tell a friend. Press that subscribe button. And just above that you will see on the right hand side, you'll see that that bell. A swing and a miss there from the new bowler is David Brathwaite. Bowling is medium pace. Brathwaite is comes a long way. Been playing cricket here in South Florida for quite some time. I could say he's one of the veteran. From here in the 90s. from Barbados. Loves his cricket, I can tell you that. From Craig Brathwaite. I just played out the rest of the over, and the batsman was hit.
Last ball.
And he's down. It's also the last ball of the match. So they end up on 62 for 5. Titans. St.Bess won by 6 or 3 runs. And it's coming off of a very good 100 by BRYAN Trooper GAYLE. So we will be, while we take the inning break, the match break, there'll be a match starting in the next 10 minutes or so. So stay tuned, my friends. That match should be, I'm not sure. I will give you the breakdown in just a few minutes. But in the meantime, I'll just run some commercials.
What the Super Cats them now?
Mr. Tucker,
Yes, sir.
thank you, sir.
BDP Cricket Supplies. For all your cricket gears, call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. Don't forget to call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. BDP Cricket Gears have a massive amount of supplies. It's here, not just a truckload, but a trailer load. 772-634-7194 or 954-553-3745. BDP Cricket Supplies.